Just thought I'd share with you what I've been up to over the past few months. Been doing a lot of training, so I haven't been putting any YouTube videos up, but it's made me think about what people actually want. If you comment below, I always try to produce the videos that you want because you're the ones that watch them. So please comment below after this video and just tell me what you would like. What I think people are interested in from me is an opinion on equipment. I do a lot of training, and the first question is what camera, what lens. Usually the next thing that comes along is what lighting equipment. So I've been doing a lot of food photography, still life training. Master in manual mode is a course I do a lot, and speed light courses. And I've had so many questions and so many people bring equipment along as well. I thought I'd just put together this little Amazon shop and just show you some of the areas I've created. So I'll give you the link to this now. I'll just go across. I've just got a single screen so you can have a look. There we go. So it's just amazon.co.uk/shop/Richard Barley. So you can get to this shop or this area, this listing area via there. Just remember, log into your Amazon account and then you can follow the links directly through to your main Amazon site wherever you are in the world. You know that Amazon can keep up with you. They're a big company, obviously. So take a look at this. Only thing I will say is, obviously, if you do order via these lists, they do apparently give me a small commission. It's not something, I think I set one up last time. I think I had £6 worth of commission in 1 year. I'm not really doing it for that. I'm doing it, to be honest, for my selfishness. If I get a lot of people emailing me asking about equipment and people on the courses. So these are just some lists I've put together. If you do buy equipment and they do send me a commission, I appreciate your support for the channel. And if you do come back for your equipment, come and have a look here first, because I am updating it a lot and adding camera bodies, lenses, and a lot of used equipment that goes via Amazon that people don't realise that I can directly link to for you. So it's always worth coming back to this shop before you directly search on Amazon, because I know you can spend a lot of time wasting time. I'll show you this link again at the end. So let's take a look. What have I put together? You can follow the shop as well, as long as you're linked in. You're logged in, not LinkedIn. You're logged into your Amazon, so click follow. A typical one is this Canon flash equipment. I appreciate if you've got Nikon, Panasonic, whatever, that you're not going to be into me using Canon all the time, but a lot of my customers use Canon equipment, so it tends to be very Canon biased for camera equipment, but you'll find there's overlaps where you can then link through to the Nikon version. This flash is typical of that, because use these batteries, which have been great. You don't need to spend a fortune. You can get your Amazon Basics rechargeables. This charger as well has worked really well, and a lot of my customers are very happy with that. You don't need to spend the earth on it. But we'll talk about this flash. So you can click on the link. You'll then directly go through to your Amazon area in the world. So you might go to the .com website. So this flash gun has been really good. Still using them. Bought more of them. I've had no complaints from people that have come along. The newer TT560, I reviewed it a year or two ago, I think. I still use it for weddings when I get the weddings, and I use it for all the flash courses. Very simple system, single pin contact at the bottom. Very little technology. They don't show you the slider at the back. I think one of the other flashes does. There you go. Very similar to that. Just and that's why I'm finding amazing about Amazon. Is you then look at something, I see an improvement in that flash, I'm going to take a look at that flash at some stage. The TT560 is the one we're talking about, and a guide number of 38 and a decent little flash gun. So that's why I'm doing this, is you don't need to spend a fortune on equipment. That was £23 the other day. Excuse me, got a cold, for a brand new flash. So that's why I'm doing this. You'll go through all the lists of equipment I've got here, and you'll find you might not have come across these names before, because we're all used to, you know, being bombarded with Profoto and Elinchrom, which are great brands, and don't get me wrong, and their equipment lasts forever, and you can throw it off the back of a lorry and no problem. But do we all need that level of equipment? Not really, no. As long as you look after your equipment, you'll find you don't need to spend the earth on it. Not lenses, you know that I'm very into my nice lenses and L series lenses, but as far as this sort of thing, like clamps, stands, batteries to some degree, when you find, you know, I'm listing equipment that people have reviewed and they think it's really good. Softboxes, I pretty much guarantee you the softbox material on the front of that softbox, well, I can't say that, but it's probably very similar to the one used on a Profoto. Whoops. Yeah, anyway, so it's all very similar, and I see that because I've used the good stuff. I've used the very cheap stuff. You might get something, as you'll know, where this stand, it might not slide absolutely perfectly, I don't know. But it's not the end of the world, and I wouldn't get too hung up on about spending a fortune on equipment. This is a good one. A customer came and they did the course with me about food photography, and then it was still life. And you'd search everywhere for a piece of glass to get a reflection on a bottle, and usually they're too big, but 30 by 30 centimetres and then a light stand underneath gives you a lot of room around it with a few strip boxes. Lux Light's the company, for £18. So you've got, that's brilliant, ideal. So that's acrylic, and it's there's always a problem and then there's a solution. And the thing I like about Amazon compared to maybe going to a camera shop is it seems to solve your problems. So that's what I've done. I spent quite a lot of time on this, so please have a look through these lists, and if you find something useful in there for you, click on the link and go and buy it from here, because where's another one? So £28 for the Photo R. Sorry about this, it seems to be glitching there, but the all-in-one diffusion system, that's really good. A lot of these people have recommended to me, so go and take a look at that. That's another one, the strip box, £60. What's good, I'm not going to show you the whole site obviously, because you need to go along and have a look, but why this one is so good is because it's an umbrella type system. You can just see the spike coming out there. If you spend your life putting soft boxes together like I have in the past, this is brilliant for weddings, brilliant for studio work and temporary studio. So if it's your home, you can quickly put these soft boxes up, and that's what's great about that product. They're all pretty much the same, apart from this company's thought of that and they've solved the problem. So yeah, well done, Photar. I've been to your stand at the photography show and I was very impressed with your product, so well worth looking at. That's a quick skim through. I think my computer's struggling now because it's got the screen capture software on at the same time. Go and take a look. There you go. It's going to die, I think. The laptop has had enough. So yeah, let's go back to the link again. I'm going to be doing more videos. I know it's like time after time, but I have to find time to do the videos. Comment below any videos you'd like made. I'm going to move over to camera equipment, as in lighting equipment, and we'll try and get some more products that I can demonstrate to you and what we can do with them. let me just skim back and give you the link, and you can go and take a look. So it's amazon.co.uk/shop/Richard Barley. Go and take a look, and if you've got any recommendations on equipment, I'm always happy to receive that through, and we'll just grow the list, and I hope this helps. So have a great Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll see what we can do next year.